Hey, what's going on, people? Your boy, man, Mike, man. Georgia Bulldogs Pro Day. Yeah, it's interesting. So there's a lot of talk around the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons sent 20 coaches and personnel, front office personnel, to the Georgia Bulldogs Pro Day, and it is absolutely buzzing. All right. So a lot of people seem to think that the Falcons are going to pick someone at this particular pro day. All right. But before I get into that, man, the Falcons have signed cornerback Mike Ford. All right. He's a special teams ace. He was with the Atlanta Falcons team for quite some time, for a year. He left, came back, and signed a 2-year deal for about $40 million. Again, he's a special teams ace, one of the best in the league. So when you look at him, this is a depth piece, another one of those pieces you look at. Got to have a special teams guy. You know, don't know if a guy like D. Arford is going to be back and he be an asset as far as the special teams is concerned. We'll see about that. But nice pickup for the Atlanta Falcons, the cornerback Mike Ford. All right. So getting back to the conversation at hand is a lot of people seem to think that the Atlanta Falcons are going to finally do it. All right. They're going to finally do it. They're going to pick a Georgia Bulldogs player. For me personally, this is something that K Styles have said. He feels as though that the Atlanta Falcons are at some point, and I think they've chosen an identity. The identity with the Atlanta Falcons could be that this is going to be a DB-led defense. Okay, a DB-led, and it just, like, to be honest, it makes sense. He's a DB's coach. He's a DB's guy. You got a guy like Jeff Ulbrich, the linebackers and the DB, they work well together. You know, and until you get a guy in defensively, as far as the defensive line is concerned, that can, you know, develop these guys properly and consistently, I mean, go with what you know. Like, just stick with the identity. And like I said, for me, looking at what this Atlanta Falcons is looking at, you got guys like Jalon Walker, a linebacker. He's one of those guys. You look at his skill sets, him being a linebacker, and he can play pretty much every position in that linebacker. I think this is, for me personally, he's the number one. Okay, he's the number one guy for this Atlanta Falcons team. If you ask me, if you just look at what the Atlanta Falcons are, how they are built and the style and the scheme, I think he fits perfectly with what this Atlanta Falcons linebacker is missing. Guys like Caden Ellis, I think he'll be able to get him acclimated and to teach him. But, you know, Malachi Starks, he's another one of those guys. You look at him, I think he's going to be interesting to see if he's drafted by the Atlanta Falcons. So for me personally, you got guys like Malachi, Jalon Walker. I mean, you can throw in a guy like Michael Williams. He's another one of those guys. You look at his size. I think he goes by 6'2", 260, 270, close to there. He ran a 4.77. So you look at him, has the athleticism. These guys have the ability to play in multiple positions at the University of Georgia, and this is something that Kirby always breeds. So, like, for me, I love what the Atlanta Falcons are at this particular moment. But again, who are these guys going to draft? That's the big question. Let me know what you guys think about that. Again, you got guys like Jalon Walker, Malachi Starks, and, you know, being that the Atlanta Falcons are looking to replace or potentially replace a guy like Justin Simmons, look, Malachi could be that guy. He could very well be the number one guy for the Atlanta Falcons being drafted, and I will be completely and totally okay with that. All right, so let me know what you guys think about that. This has been your boy, man, Mike, with another Atlanta Falcons news update. Hit that subscribe button. Tell your friend to come chat Falcons football with your boy. All right, peace. Hey people, this is your boy Mad Mike, man. Check out the quarterback analysis right here on Mad Mike Sports. Not just Atlanta Falcons content, but I'm going to give takes on every single quarterback that is not only in the NFL, but the college game.